It's Drink with Larry. It's Drink with Larry. It's Drink with Larry. It's Drink with Larry. Not Drink with Barry or Drink with Gary. It's Drink with Larry. It's Drink with Larry. Results may vary, so please be wary. Drink with Larry.
Too, yeah.
I think it's a song. I'll tell you no lie. I don't remember.
Do your parents know that I come into your room every night?
Mm-hmm. That's a great way to start the episode. Thank you.
Sorry.
Great job.
Sorry,
Episode
we were talking
46.
Episode 46.
about how inappropriate Grease is.
It is.
I never watched it.
It's a white movie.
I know.
You know what's not racist? Dumbo.
You know what's funny? A buddy and I were singing Dumbo while we were packing boxes up the other day at work, and we were just going, you ever seen an elephant fly? And I'm like, oh, boy.
I seen a butterfly.
I've seen a Dumbo fly.
Yeah, I even seen a house fly.
Said I ain't never seen.
No elephant fly. Well, that's why they're making that new Dumbo, right?
Yep, just as racist.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're trying
I
to
think
see
the
if
Crows should have their own movie.
They should. The Crows.
You know what?
They did. It was American History X.
Jesus.
My God.
Dude.
Episode 46. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome, everybody.
Oh, boy. I've never seen a podcast fly.
This one sure is crashing.
But you can see us live on YouTube now. This is our first YouTube episode.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello, everyone.
Don't look at the camera. Oh,
First
Too late.
rule.
We have to look at the camera.
no, it's
This isn't a
You
porno,
can't break
Larry.
the fourth wall.
Actually,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do look at the camera in pornos.
Not really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called POV. It's a whole
Yeah.
category.
This is
We
not
do
a-
not.
No,
This is not a
you're
POV podcast.
POV, you're not supposed to look at the camera. Like,
Yeah, because it's supposed
all
to be like
about
staring
eye
at you.
contact.
no, it's the person that's doing the action, like what he's seeing.
Yeah,
Yes,
so you
so
can
the
pretend you're
camera
in
is-
that spot.
is you.
The girl is looking into the camera.
So it's like they're looking at us in our eyes.
I mean, I usually see the back shots.
What are you porn?
He likes the ball angle.
We're gonna save that for
the
episode.
female
I like the
point of
butt
view.
angle.
Those are that's your
The
category.
butt angle.
We're gonna save that
Likes
for
the
episode
balls
4.
flapping.
No,
47,
The
yeah.
big booty flapping. Big old tattooed booties.
We're gonna save that one.
Flapping?
Fair enough.
That's
All
I
right,
love
so
that Larry keeps trying to move on.
can't
And
move
moving
on.
on.
You guys just keep talking
and
about
moving on.
flapping booties.
Yeah, what's wrong with flapping booties?
Has nothing to do with
big
drinks,
old,
Larry.
big old flapping tattooed booties.
I make a list, and you.
It's not on the list.
It's not
stick to the
on
list.
the list.
That's always on the list.
It's not on the list.
So anyway, you know what is on the list?
Our
Corkscrew
sponsors.
Saloon.
Yes, Corkscrew Saloon,
Famous for their steaks, chops.
and their outdoor patio this time of year.
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
very
with the
It's a
waterfall.
very nice
Yes.
outdoor patio. I
And
was,
there's lights.
I was trying to
They
call
have
it a
ducks,
shanty.
too. Swans? They're ducks.
Don't say
Ducks.
swans. They all
Swans.
laughed at me for saying swans.
They're all going to laugh at you.
They was like, it's not a swan. I'm like, that's a motherfucking swan. He's like, no, Aaron.
No.
It's a duck.
It's a pelican.
I thought they had
Ugly.
both.
They might have They have it on the menu.
A swan.
Where do you
buy
think
a
where do you
swan.
think they get it from?
You can
Okay.
eat a swan.
Why
Yes.
can't
Do
you?
people eat swans?
Snopes.
You can
yes.
eat anything.
You can eat whatever you want, man.
I mean, I guess you can, but I didn't know it was like a delicacy. Like, yo, let me
Whoever
get the
said it was a
swan.
delicacy,
I don't
they're
think
just
it
eating
is.
it.
Well, I'm sure Ryan's gonna
Do
love that
people
plug.
eat do people eat like
I
geese?
had a bison burger there before. It was delicious.
Yes.
Was it?
You never had
Yeah,
goose?
recently.
No,
Goose liver?
no.
Oh.
Is that a joke? Is
Why are
that?
you
Stephanie, you chewing gum?
liver pate?
No.
Who's chewing gum?
Nobody. She just went. "Bleh."
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought she was choking on her gum. She
Hey,
may have
goose
swallowed
liver.
it.
I'm on gum patrol right now.
No, I heard. No.
Never mind. So now we have them. Then we have Bullseye Activewear,
Yep. Makers of these
Bullseye.
fine T-shirts.
the one that Brian's wearing. You can see on our live stream on not live stream on YouTube, but on our YouTube video.
Yep. They come in size fat as well, so that's why I'm able to wear one.
You can get extra fat too if you want.
Exactly.
We can. And then we have Brew Bag,
Brew bag.
which actually I partook in some Brew Bag this weekend.
Did you?
Is that the right
Ooh,
word?
that's nice.
Partook.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the kids love it.
Parcheesi.
Good.
Kids really love it. But the
Did you figure it out?
yeah, oh yeah, I figured it out. The rule though, where that if you throw it in before the wood is covered up, like the hole's covered up. Shut up, Stephanie. Before it doesn't work well with kids because they move too slow. I think it's better for drunk people.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because then you
forget,
aim at their
yeah.
hands.
Well, you forget where. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
brewbag.com.
That's got to be funny. I didn't even think about that.
And that was my other favorite
Was
part of
it
the game
right there?
too.
No,
Like
was
there's
it
no
right there?
like there's no it's got to be underhand tossed. You could throw it however you want. So I'm overhand chucking.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Yeah.
When we won.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you won. So if you go to brewbag.com, promo code drinks with Larry.
Can you throw it
Get
in a circle
10%
if
off.
you want to?
Yeah, circle.
Sweet.
You can pitch it in a circle.
Throw that ass in a circle. I'm the only one that caught that reference.
That sounds like some rap music from the late
it
'90s.
I understood
No,
that.
it's
It's all about tattooed butt flaps.
It's actually a newer rap song. Throw that ass in a circle.
Put you guys on
Throw
video,
that
and this is
ass
what
in a
happens.
circle.
This-
All right, well, the big news I want to bring up, it's not even big news. First off, Jen Fackler, I'd like you to go to her Twitter if you get a minute and check out her, this is all housekeeping, I'm sorry, I'll get out of the way real quick. Jen Fackler's got a cancer thing. She doesn't have cancer, Jesus Christ. She's got a cancer fundraiser.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Sorry, Chad, we love you. But yeah, so if you go to her Twitter or Chad Fackler's Twitter, which you can find they tweet us all day long, so you can find it on there. And donate, even $1 helps, so anything goes a long way. But the people that help us are our Patreons. And
Well, actually, Larry, I was wondering if I can get in one more housekeeping thing
God.
before we get started. I'm sorry.
damn it, Brian.
For any of our listeners that are in the Cleveland area, both of you, there's going to be a fundraiser for my friend with cancer.
What's a fundraiser?
A fundraiser? It's
where
a
you,
friend and
everybody
fundraiser.
grabs a frond and just raises it up.
I only go to
into the air.
fundraisers.
Sorry, then you're not invited. At Rookies in Parma
You're a
this
rookie.
Sunday at 4 p.m. $15 gets you. Actually, I think it's $25. Gets you all you can eat and drink for like 3 hours.
Nice.
That's pretty good for a Sunday afternoon.
Is it trivia involved?
It is the trivia host, yes. And then if you get really, really drunk and you want to stay for trivia afterwards, they will have a trivia game at 7, and you can embarrass yourself, which I plan on doing.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
What's
yeah.
the date?
This Sunday, 4 o'clock.
What's the date?
What's the date?
The 15th.
Yeah, that's it.
Sunday happens every week.
Yes, Sunday, July 15th.
Why buy the whole seat when you only need the edge?
Of 2018.
2018.
Yep.
So in 2 years, when people are listening through our back episodes,
Don't go to. Well, you should go to Rookies, but there will be no one with cancer. Well, there might be someone with cancer. I don't know.
But we're trying to help.
Maybe they won't even know.
We're here to
Just
help.
be there.
Hey,
Just remember,
one of
probably me.
One of us might have it.
Drinks with Larry is here for you.
Drinks with Larry's here. So,
Or as Aaron calls us, drinks for Larry.
our drinks for Larry.
Beers, IPAs.
IPA.
What is a drinks for Larry? Anything. All right. So, real quick, I'd like to. For this week, we've been inundated with Patreons, which is awesome. So, I want to give a personal thanks to all those real quick. We've got Julia Courtney,
Thank you, Julia.
Tim the Fraud Flynn.
Fuck that guy.
To the front.
Fucking phony.
Hey, he's back on the board.
I'm
though.
just
He's a big phony.
Oh, he's back on. I think
big fat phony.
me calling him out got him back on. Though.
could be a phony.
Scott Quick's on there. Thank you. He's the maker and inventor of Brewbag. So thank you, Scott. And some new ones. Got some new ones. We got the Hotter Show. Hello, Hotter
Nice.
boys.
All right.
Hey, Hotters.
Yeah, we love them. 2 guys in a game. Amazing guys. So check them
nice.
out. They're on the Pod Beard Network.
2 guys in a game is not as sexy as 2 girls in a cup.
But 2 guys in a game is funny as hell.
Well, so is 2 girls in 1 cup.
No.
Yeah, if you can get past the
No, I
poop
lost
ice
my
cream scene.
appetite.
It's hilarious.
All right. And then we also have, this is big news. We have Chad and Jen Fackler, our Patreons.
Nice.
Wow.
I know.
Thank you,
Until
guys.
Chad shoots up his workplace.
He won't.
Truly.
He said
He's
he
my
would.
number one fan.
Did you see that Chad went to the honky bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping he played with the giant quilt checker thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With all the other racists in that place.
He's like, I feel like I'm with Drinks with Larry right now.
And on his way out, he bought a rocking chair.
Is that Amish? So I want to give a big shout out to them. And one of our newer Patreons, our good friend Ryan Harvilla.
What's up, Harvey?
He's very tall. He's actually taller than Burton.
I don't believe it.
Burton doesn't let me bring it up.
Burton's 6'50".
No,
well,
I
he's 6'51".
Harvey is taller than me. It's not
Yeah.
a lot taller than me, but
Yeah, he works for the trains. So I always just imagine his job is just watching the Monopoly board.
Wait, hold on a second. Tall people get mad when taller people are taller than them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I want to say no, but then I accidentally, I find myself.
I'm 5'6".
You should be mad at everybody.
Barely.
So when I'm at the bar, right, I'm not used to seeing people taller than me, especially noticeably taller than me. If people are around my height, like Harvey is, Harvey's a little bit taller than me, doesn't fucking bother me. But I can't help, if a dude that's half a foot taller than me walks by me close, I can't help it. I feel my body pump up, like I'm getting ready.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
this dude's
Well,
in
why
my
don't you quit
space.
getting little man
Fuck.
syndrome?
Excuse me.
Little
I
man.
can't help it. That's why I'm here.
Oh, Aaron,
This
you'd
is
be the
stupid,
worst on
but-
dating sites. You have to be 5'11". Fuck.
Oh, dude, being short was the worst in school. Like, especially when girls will friends on your ass because you're short. That's the worst.
Try being medium sized with no distinguishing qualities whatsoever.
They'd be like,
That's-
"You're cute, and I
thank you.
would date you, but you're not tall." And it's like,
That's a giant glass.
Yeah,
I can't drink
that is-
all that.
Good
gonna
Just
die.
sip it.
This.
I
yeah.
gave it, and I gave you enough to sip on.
You don't even have a
That's
chaser.
a lot of
It's
moonshine.
fine.
He's
It's
got
okay.
beer.
It's all right. I'll be all right.
That's on my brother.
Okay.
Man. My brother always chases liquor.
Well, it's our first video one, so we'll have serious drinks with Larry tonight. So,
Sweet.
cheers, everybody.
Harvey, all the other Patreons.
Yeah, thank you to the
Thanks, guys.
Patreons.
You
Really
and all.
appreciate it.
We
Amazing.
love you guys.
And you fraud, Flynn.
Big fat phony.
yeah, but then he just bring over a big
He also texted me today that he was listening to Ace of Base. So yeah, he saw the
You want
sign.
to finish that?
And it
Come on,
opened
Ace
up
of
his
Bases.
racist eyes.
Ace's base.
He did bring over the fun.
Well, they are, skinhead Nazis.
Yeah.
They are the shit.
Ace of Base?
Other.
You don't remember that rumor growing up?
No.
I saw
Yeah.
the sign is all about the swastika.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Really?
I thought it was the Batman
Open up
symbol.
my eyes.
No. Really?
No, I am not. No, I'm kidding.
No, that was the rumor growing up because the one guitarist, like before it was cool, shaved his head or something like that. So everyone was like, "Oh, they're skinheads, they're Nazis." And yeah,
Well,
I lived a sheltered
there's
life.
nothing worse than when we had that conversation about the electric slide and everybody found out it was about a vibrator.
That's like Burton saying brown-eyed girls about a butthole.
It's not
Stop.
about a butthole.
Stop.
It's about the one girlfriend he
funny.
had that would let him have anal sex with him, and he'll never forget my brown-eyed girl.
I heard he freestyled that song.
I was out
and it
having
just was a hit.
I was out having
Maybe.
a drink over the holiday weekend, trying to enjoy my America Day, and all of a sudden I hear "You're my brown-eyed girl." I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn it, Burton! All I thought about was buttholes.
Right?
I'm sorry, the
wrong
dude
with
wrote a
thinking
song.
Well,
about
that's one of my
anal
favorite
sex.
memes, which she has beautiful brown eyes. It's just buttholes where her eyes are.
Ew.
I'm telling you.
Like
I
Maz Kanata from Star Wars.
I don't think
Good old butthole eyes. If
nothing messed us up more than that electric slide, though. Like,
I have another kid, I'm gonna name him Butthole. That's funny.
it says,
Middle name Flaps.
No, I can see that when she's like boogie woogie woogie.
you gotta feel it.
That's
It's
a-
electric.
Boogie woogie
Yeah,
woogie.
it's about a vibrator.
I thought it was from the first scene in Jurassic Park where they grabbed the fence.
Nah,
not
that
the
song
first
came out
scene.
way
You know what I'm
before
talking
Jurassic Park.
Do you know Jurassic Park's on Netflix?
All of them
Yep.
are.
Is it?
Really?
Are
Jurassic 1, 2, and 3.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, I only saw the
I
first
finally
one.
watched 2 for the first time. I'm saying I will now that it's on Netflix.
You have to watch it.
Lost World's like one of the best sequels.
Really? I
'Cause
thought everybody
Crichton-
said that was the trash.
I mean, it's not as good as
Crichton
Empire Strikes
actually
Back.
When they're
wrote
on the
Lost
island,
World. I mean
it's
the best
fine.
Jurassic Park sequel.
I know.
That's the
Crichton-
third one, though, right?
Michael Crichton, no, it's the second one. Michael Crichton actually wrote that one, and then he died before he wrote it anymore, and they just kept making.
Did he
movies.
die?
well, he wrote the second book,
Yeah.
and then they had kind of as that as a
Yeah, it
map,
was-
but they
It was definitely
distanced themselves from the
loosely
book.
based.
Yeah,
But you guys
On
said
the
the
book.
second movie was trash, right?
No, I
the
like
second
it.
movie's fine when
It's
they're on the
okay.
island. When they go to San Diego, that's when it becomes
They're in
trash.
San Diego?
That's when it
Yeah.
becomes like
Oh, that's my
the
birthplace.
land before time.
Saint Diego, the whale's
Vagina.
vagina.
Whale's
Hey.
butthole.
That's a sacred movie.
Speaking of good movies and good news, I got some big Star Wars news today. It literally just happened before this podcast.
A Yoda movie?
No, not yet. There is a main character that's coming back for episode 9. And
Yoda?
it's Lando Calrissian. Billy D. Williams is
Oh,
back.
really?
Yes, Billy D.
I'm
He
pumped.
I do like
He didn't die?
Billy D.
Oh, he didn't die?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened.
You
to him.
scoundrel, he didn't die. What are you
I don't know. I just figured maybe he got an STD messing with the alien pussy or something.
No. Lando doesn't. No.
A robot pussy?
Maybe, but not. No, it's Lando. Will you take that back?
You said Lando be banging all kind of stuff.
He does, but that doesn't mean it's Star Wars. They don't have it. Don't ruin this for me.
Does,
don't ruin your basketball
Does
stuff.
Childish Gambino
Yeah,
like
you do.
making a cameo with it then? Or?
No, it's just Billy D.
young Lando and old Lando together?
Dude, it's gonna be. I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. I
They
remember
need,
Han.
they need to get together and make a Colt 45 commercial.
That'd be awesome. That'd be so
Just can you
awesome.
imagine the lines in that movie? I remember
always
that
the right
scoundrel. oh my God! What if they find out that oh my God, my brain just blew up.
Yep.
What if they find out that Kylo Ren is Lando's son instead of Han's son?
That would be the most
That would be funny.
far-fetched thing
You
in the Star
space
Wars
pirate.
movies.
That'd be funny.
Oh
though.
my god!
Hey, Leia threw
No.
that pussy at me.
I'd be-
I just
I'd be calling up Maury Povich if they tried to say
you
Kylo was Lando's son.
I seen her in that Millennium Falcon.
I saw
and
a
lost
video. She went into my cape room.
It was the buns.
Yeah, well, it was either him or the Wookiee, and
It's like Star Wars on Rick and Morty.
I had to touch her buns and not her hair. You know what I'm saying?
there was this whole video they did where they compared the lightsaber moves of Rey and Kylo to let them know if they're the same people or what. I don't know, but I'm putting my money on that.
Gotcha.
I'm putting my money on the Cubbies, and I'm putting all my money on Lando is Kylo's dad or Rey's
Kylo's- he
dad.
can't be-
Maybe
That's
Rey's
fucking
dad.
funny. Yeah, because his
If
hair,
anything, he'd be
he looks so
Finn's
different.
dad. Those
Nah.
the white people in Star Wars are the whitest people.
They really are.
There's not.
He's Finn.
Yeah, Kylo's like the little emoest kid ever.
He is.
Like, Dad, they were mean to me.
That's on
why I
video.
like him because it actually makes sense.
I know it is perfect. He's a whiny little. He's like Anakin. He's perfect. He's a whiny little baby.
He's
Not as powerful, but he's good.
better Anakin than Anakin's
But
in the movies.
that
Don't get me wrong.
Hayden Christensen acting was par for the course.
I don't know.
Especially when George Lucas would just go, hey, just run it through it one more time in your normal voice. So he'd do it like that, and then they go, okay, perfect, we got it.
I
Like, wait,
hate
what?
sand.
Did you see Adam Driver play Kylo Ren on Saturday Night Live?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
And he did
You mean
Undercover
Matt the
Boss,
Radar
right?
Tech?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
that's
the
the
Radar
one funny scene that Saturday Night Live has done in the last 25 years.
Matt straight up sucks.
Stephanie Clamato's here. If you can see, she's got a sunburn tonight.
A little bit.
Oh, did
She's about as red as Aaron's sweatshirt.
Don't deviate from the list, Aaron.
did we get any questions?
No,
With the
none.
list?
No.
I got none. No.
I got some good news though.
You got some questions?
No, I got good news.
What's your good news?
Spunk Lube followed me.
Nice. Congratulations.
Spunk Lube.
It's almost Wendy's level.
That's definitely more than Wendy's.
Wasn't he talking shit last episode about that?
No, I was
My
just.
head was getting big.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your head was getting swole.
Spunk lube.
I'm just saying.
Who's
Spunk
Wendy's?
lube.
Never
But the worst part about I
Burger King.
want to follow him, but like the first picture on there is like somebody getting anally banged, and it's like oh,
Brown eyed girl?
Yeah,
And
definitely
It's a good
brown eyed
song.
girl.
so,
I can't.
what's their handle?
I mean, as long as it's just single anal, I don't. It's not that bad.
Howdy.
Ouchies.
Looks almost like Jill Cassidy.
So, anyways, anything big happen in Cleveland this weekend?
Stipe made us all
Stipe
sad.
lost.
Can I get another?
Stipe lost.
Thank you.
Yep. He got poked in the eye 5 times and caught with a right hook.
So we are
He did
officially
get
out of
caught.
champions.
No, see, like I agree. The eye pokes were messed up. DC was poking him in the eye.
What was Marvel
But
doing?
He dropped those hands.
Because he got poked in the eye in that exchange.
Good one.
People have gone back, not I, but people have gone back and looked at
Not
it.
You talking
I.
about during
Not I.
the, during the clinch?
Are you?
Yeah, they said during the clinch he got poked in the eye, and Stipe tried to back out.
Oh.
When he tried to back out, that's when he got caught.
Okay, all right.
Now again, I
So
didn't go
he-
back
so
and
he,
watch it personally.
he didn't see it
but
coming?
that's what everyone exactly.
I'll go.
All right, Larry, I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave your basement.
I would say if that's true, I haven't gone back. And looked,
I
but
would say-
believe you guys.
I mean, I
still
haven't
got
personally
rocked. He
seen.
got
Yeah,
knocked
he got
out.
caught.
Didn't he lose in the first round?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cormier threw it. It landed. Stipe went down.
Yeah.
Stipe even said, hey, I'll take the rematch. But the thing that pissed me off the most was right after.
Yeah.
Cormier sounds like a
The fight.
bagel.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar came in there.
Yeah, what was that about?
Wrestling. Woo!
Dana Murray's like, hey, let's get some fake steroid assholes in here.
Hey,
pump up some ratings.
He pushed
for
him
some
pretty far though.
WWE.
I didn't think he was gonna push him like that.
That's
He
because he's on steroids.
That's what he's. But he's used to being an actor in
But,
the ring. He's
I'm
not
just
being
saying.
himself. He's like, oh, this is what I do now. Yes, me, big man, throw people around. It's like, perfect. All right. We get it. UFC definitely lost some credit and respect. From him.
But you know what? All the dumb wrestling fans are going to buy the pay-per-view, so Dana White don't care. He's laughing all the way to the bank.
I saw a bunch of
You
people.
can take that to the bank.
Yes, goddamn that
And smoke it.
billionaire.
Don't cross
needing his
go.
money.
Don't collect $200.
How much is Dana White worth?
I don't know,
lot.
about a handful of salt.
I
I have no fucking idea.
nah. Dana White gotta have.
Probably one in the hand,
2 in the fist?
2 in the bush.
I don't know.
On paper, he's probably close to a billionaire, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
I can write down Larry's a
paper.
billionaire on paper
maybe
right
about
now.
With-
maybe about 9 figures.
Like if he liquidated everything that he had in the UFC himself.
We're about to get sponsored by Spunk Lube.
Don't give it away.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is live, Aaron. Way to
Yeah,
go.
we don't-
Just
I
cut
just
that.
wrecked it.
I can't cut it.
He
It's
can't
video.
cut it.
So we just keep it going.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Just cut that mother right there.
So Stipe's gone. LeBron's gone.
Steve is gone.
And
Indians-
LeBron.
Indians are gone.
No, Indians are doing
Oh,
well.
they're doing okay.
I'm going to the game tomorrow night. I'm pretty pumped.
Nice.
My favorite pitcher's pitching. I'm going to be in his mosh pit in the
Stipe?
pitchers. Trevor Bauer.
They're not looking so good against Cincinnati right now.
Well, yeah, they're getting
Right.
smoked tonight, but
Yeah,
I thought you
They're
lost.
saving it all for Brian tomorrow night.
exactly.
I thought you lost a little bit for Bauer when his craziness came
Eddie
out.
Bauer.
The what?
When his craziness started coming out,
His
He's
droid.
my favorite lunatic.
What's wrong with having craziness?
I thought I was your favorite lunatic.
I was just wondering. I thought.
No, I love Trevor Bauer. He's my hero.
Oh.
And he's like 8 years younger than me.
So did you guys
Is
hear
it
about...
Dollar Dog Night tomorrow night?
No, but they are. But Trevor Bauer is
It
giving
is
away
tonight.
T-shirts potentially.
That's cool. Are they as nice as the ones from Bullseye?
Not
No.
quite.
Unless they're by Bullseye. In that
yeah,
case.
then they're great.
Yes, exactly.
Well, they do.
You mean Bullseye?
They do Indians and
activewear?
Cap stuff.
Yeah, they do actually do like
Oh,
locker room T-shirts and whatnot.
I've heard of Bullseye activewear.
I've perused their site once or twice.
They make a good barbecue sauce too, right? Isn't that?
That's Bubba
No,
Bubba,
no.
Bubba Barker's
That's-
Bullseye
no.
activewear.
no, that's back to where.
Bullseye
I don't know.
barbecue.
Back
is
to where?
trash.
Back to tank.
Back to Tank. Back to Star Wars.
Bullseye is in the same category as Open Pit.
Had some great,
Delicious.
Trash.
Great Lakes,
Delicious.
Edmund Fitzgerald
Garbage.
barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's delicious. It's
Should we sing the song?
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it's
that?
made out of the Edmund Fitzgerald porter, and then they
Oh, it's a beer barbecue. Okay, I'll
it
try.
doesn't taste like a regular barbecue sauce, a traditional by any means. It's got some kick and spice to it, so I fucking love it. But
Okay,
I love the Guy Fieri barbecue.
I'll give that a
I
try.
went straight to Flavor Town.
Do you know what the Edmund Fitzgerald? Do you know what the Edmund Fitzgerald is?
No,
You don't?
is it a whiskey?
oh my
It's
gosh,
the ship that sank with 17 souls aboard
Really?
and made the longest
forget.
song in American history.
I just know
Is this like some folklore?
When-
That,
No, it
No,
really happened.
dinner
actually
time
happened.
came around. He said, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." And then the main hatchway gave way, and he said, "Fellas, it's been nice to know you."
is this for real?
And that was
Yeah.
it. Yes.
What time period is this? Like pirate times and stuff?
No, it was a steel boat.
There's still pirates. Have you not heard of the Somali pirates?
It was a steel ship.
They were fishermen.
Those are Somali libertarians.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a fisherman.
No, it was a steel.
Sorry.
It was a
I'm
steel
sorry.
ship
I was
on the
unaware
Great
of this
Lakes.
paradise.
I'm not gonna let this.
Free
I'm not
market
gonna let them mark them as pirates.
You can actually book a. No, the only thing that took down the Edmund Fitzgerald was Mother Nature herself. She's a wily bitch.
I can't wait to see this. I want to see what this is.
Yeah.
When the winds of November come blowing.
Is this a song or
Yes,
something?
it's a very long.
Okay, all right.
We
'Cause
should
I'm
have
about to
just
say,
kept.
like,
We
how do
should
you
have just
guys-
kept reciting lyrics.
I'm just in the. I have no idea.
The problem is I've got that song like blocked out of my head until I hear it.
Every time I get on the ferry to go to PIB,
yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
it's in my head the whole
I
time.
know.
I'm like, yes, I'm just like one of these men on my 15-minute ferry ride to drink on a beach for a weekend.
The ferry captain came down and said, "It's been good to know ya, sir. It's 13 feet deep here,
Yeah,
and you're on a giant
feeling all
ferry."
manly. Yeah. And then your dad tells us, if it sinks, just stay on the boat because
Yeah.
the boat's taller than the water's deep there. So
Just go to the top.
yeah,
You'll be fine.
Is
Is
that
it for real?
Yeah, it's not that deep there at all.
Really?
You talking about going to Putin Bay?
Yeah, that's why they go over that area. It's not very deep.
yeah, because between the mainland and the island is super shallow. That's why there are islands.
Yeah,
there. This is like
exactly.
the
That's
only
why.
islands on Lake Erie.
But it's funny. There's actually a cruise I was not looking into. Oh God, not looking
A
into.
good time.
No, but there's a cruise you can actually book on steel ships that travel the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And you can actually book book passage on one of the steel ships traveling the Great
Yeah.
Lakes. The fucking what losers doing that?
Yeah, that's right.
Burton's like, oh
No,
shit.
seriously. I was
He
just
turns
thinking
over
about
and
that.
rips up his ticket. He's like,
The good time 3.
Yeah.
They should rename it the OK time 3.
you ever been on the Good Time
depends.
3?
Yeah.
Good Time 3, last time I was on it was a good time.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is
But I
that
was
the
like
party
10.
one? That's the party one. The Nautica Queen is that's the fancy one.
No, the good time. They got music and food.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff like
Nautica one is like the Titanic. It's just boring. And you wish
then
it
it
would sink
sinks.
the whole time you're on it.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a wonderful lake here in Ohio. There's a great
Yep.
lake.
All our fish have AIDS. According to the Mike Polk Jr. song.
And the carp. So LeBron moved to L.A.
Yep.
And
And
then-
people started putting up LeBron and Lakers jerseys. Like,
of
Well, they put
LA.
LeBron as king of L.A.
murals and
Yeah, it
stuff
got
like that.
painted over. I don't know if you seen
Yeah,
that.
people
Jose.
people are not
LA
happy about that.
fans, they got some kings. So claiming, not that he's claiming to be the king, but
Yeah,
other
somebody
people
else did
claiming
that.
He's the king already.
Who are the other kings?
Latin Kings. I'm saying,
Black Panther.
I'm saying like,
Fucking Black Mamba.
yeah, there's all kind of
Kobe won 3 in a row 2 times, right?
I can't
In LA.
remember.
That I'm pretty sure he won 3. I know he won 3 in a row.
I'm pretty
with
sure it was
Shaq,
Shaq.
Phil
Jordan.
Jackson.
Pretty
No,
Shaq won it.
Shaq and Kobe won 3 in a row.
Yeah, I'm
in
pretty
LA.
sure Shaq did it though.
Then Shaq left. They didn't win, and then I'm pretty sure Kobe won 3 in a row.
Came
again.
back without Shaq.
Yeah, and I think he won 3 in a row again. But
And then
Fucking
Shaq had that
impressive.
great rap song. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
I remember when Shaq come through, it's like, whoa.
I remember
that we had the PT Cruiser when it first came out?
I remember Shaq Diesel I had on cassette.
Like, how the
Nice.
fuck did he get in that PT
was
Cruiser?
great.
He kept the top down.
Master of Disaster, 7'3".
I have Shaq Fu on my Nintendo Switch.
Nice. Shaq Fu
Nice.
to Return was the
I had the original
follow-up to
one.
that album.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
I know.
So if you, Stephanie, you got a sunburn over. You look a little red down there.
Yep.
What's going on?
I was at the pool and doing yard work.
Nice. Were you at the
And
pool?
under-
Did you
Nature beat
call
you
the
up?
police on anybody? Or?
No,
okay.
but it was actually funny. I'm not gonna name names. Could be my mom, but she's
Can
saying
we give a shout
something.
out?
Yeah, Patty.
I know she listens. Hello,
Yes.
Patty.
And she
I had a good time drinking with you the other night.
Ooh. Little after school romance.
I did. Is that wrong?
no.
Then I don't want to be right.
Patty, if you're listening.
Drinking with you is
Bert-
wrong.
Burton just turned more red than Stephanie Clamato over there. So your mom called the police on some black kids?
Just caught that.
No. I don't. She was saying something about people coming to the pool, and I just stopped her. I said, I don't know what you're gonna say, but we're not gonna be on the news. We don't need that kind of
And her name is Patty. That would be the best part.
right.
Poolside Patty?
Pool Patty.
Poolside Patty. So I underestimated the time in the sun versus the how many times to reapply time.
And all the conversations that we have on this show about sun safety and sun
I
conditioning.
know.
So, like, do you... listen, I don't understand how...
Sunscreen works.
Melanoma.
how white people and water and sun and water work. So, like, when you're out in the sun...
So if I want to go have a good time, I go into the water and I have a good
What are
time.
you, a fucking mermaid? What are you?
No, but I'm
Hi,
just saying,
Cher.
like, to save you from being burnt. So, like,
Yeah.
you stay out in the sun, bam, and then you get in the water and you cool down, then you get back in the sun.
No, you're in the sun and the water too. I don't know if you know how the sun works, but it goes everywhere when you're outside.
Yeah, but
It
not
doesn't-
when you're
it doesn't-
in the water.
It doesn't penetrate
it'll burn-
the water that much.
But you'll get burned in the water.
You can?
well,
Oh yeah, I got
definitely.
Yeah, I get
Holy
burned in the
shit.
Like,
water.
you get a little bit, but most of the time you're like shoulder up out of the water, and you.
Okay, that makes sense. But, like, I just don't... Yeah, but, like, don't you, like, splash yourself and it cools you down?
The water doesn't protect you
Okay,
from
not at
getting
all.
sunburn.
Nothing
Like if you're
protects you.
just wet but not like
Melanin
submerged,
protects you.
it doesn't help.
I get sunburn. I got sunburn mowing the lawn the other day.
Melanin.
I don't get sunburned that easily.
Melanin
But I know
protects you,
these
Larry.
guys
Shut up, man.
Normally, I just figured it's gonna be a good base tan for September when
Base
I go
tans
to
are
the beach.
bullshit.
What's
That's
a base
true.
tan?
Base tans are total bullshit.
What's
Okay.
a base tan?
Like
I
when they,
No, I just read it. I didn't mean to mansplain it to you.
No, do tell.
Okay, fine. When you have skin cancer, I'll be like, well, if you would have let me mansplain that to you 20 years ago.
I'm working on a good base tumor.
I don't understand this.
I got some base
this
skin
foreign
cancer.
language.
A base tan is where white people go out and think that if you get a tan before you go in the sun all the time, that you don't get burned, which is not true because you're just damaging your skin twice.
It helps a little bit,
Oh.
so
So-
you won't get
With
like,
the
burnt
sting.
as
So, like, when
much.
people go
Like,
when they go
once,
tanning before
but
they go
you'll
to, like,
still-
Florida or
But it
something?
doesn't,
Yeah.
but most
Or-
dermatologists say it doesn't do anything.
But that's why I'm like, you might be able to avoid like a severe burn from one fucking day being outside, but
Yeah,
in
it's
the
not,
long run, you're still getting the
That
damage.
must fucking suck. Nature beats y'all ass.
Oh,
really?
really?
Really must.
I know. And
Really?
what did we do to
What do
fix
you
that?
wear?
Put us out there.
What are you wearing the
These
hoodie
guys don't
for?
get sunburned.
If
You can
only
go work.
somehow culture would repay us,
I know.
white men getting our asses beat.
I wish
by
there was
nature.
some way we could figure this out, how to take control of the situation. Maybe I'll have to make my own podcast and name it after myself and not have any
that's-
repercussions.
It's fucking hilarious. No, I just, I've been learning this stuff throughout my years. Just,
You make it seem like we're aliens.
you kind of are. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like,
We're not aliens? What do you
Listen, when I'm around-
You actually think white people are aliens?
when I'm around groups of white people and they start talking about stuff like this, like how the sun affects them, I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird. Like, just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my buddies, we'd be outside hooping for 4 or 5 hours.
What's
and
hooping?
Playing b-ball.
Hula hooping?
Mr. Hooper? Mr.
Outside,
Hoopin?
outside
from
of some
Sesame
school, And, like,
I definitely was thinking hula hooping too.
I was just saying, like, yeah, we play basketball with our shirts off for hours, and we, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hearing all this stuff like, oh, we can't
Well,
be
we can go outside. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just use protection.
Yeah, as long as you put sunscreen on, I'm fine.
like as
Really?
far as some burns, obviously.
Yeah, Aaron, I can walk outside. I don't. It's not that Mercury Venus.
I mean, the way
you
you made it seem like 10,
Oh, I burned
15
quick.
episodes ago.
Yeah,
like,
I burn
he's-
quick.
He's bad. All three of these are pale skinned people.
These pale skins.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
This is great.
Are the three of you not pale skinned people?
Listen, hey, chemo
I'm
I'm dark in spots.
Those are Jesus Christ. That's a lot of freckles.
Oh my God.
You just noticed that?
I guess.
I have them on my
You
fingers.
think it was arm hair?
Yeah, man, it's crazy because
Yeah,
like,
I hate to tell you this, but when I go up to women and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" and they see my hands, they immediately think AIDS.
No, they
Really?
don't.
Oh, they think virgin.
One, that's ridiculous.
hey, I'm
And
just trying to, I'm
I've
just
never
trying to
seen you go up
understand.
to a woman
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Or I was gonna say, I think of you.
Hey, how's it going?
Gross Dalmatian.
Not bad. How you doing?
Listen, if white people and black people are going to continually be friends, and
Oh,
stuff
we're all
like
gonna be
that
brown.
as millennials. I just
Did you
wanna-
not see that episode of South Park?
Yeah, we're all gonna be the same color someday.
Oh, you talking about the aliens from the future?
Yeah. they're all like a medium skin tone, no hair.
Exactly. That's what's gonna happen. But
But
that's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna become one color.
I think we'll go back to dark.
No, Aaron.
I think I get.
We're all gonna go right back to some light skin.
If you go to
dark...
brown, and people still be outside, you'll go right back.
Yeah,
to
but I
dark.
think it's gonna be a mixture of everything. That's what they're saying. Everything's gonna kind of be. Everyone's gonna be
Yeah,
more Middle Eastern than anything.
Well, everything's based
My
on
genes are dominant,
geography
though.
and how close or far away people are from the equator. But
Or if
now
you're, or
everybody moves, and you know what
Yeah.
I mean, genetically to
Sure.
begin. But whatever.
I don't know. I'm just trying to learn how much sun I can be outside with my friends.
you can be outside all you want.
But would you guys be outside with me?
If there's a tree
You
around.
can
If
still
there's
get
an umbrella.
cancer. You're not
If we can
immune.
walk around like Mary Poppins.
Yeah. That's. I was listening to something on NPR today. They were talking about how they're starting handing out umbrellas in New York City or Phoenix because it's like 110 degrees there every day during the summer, and they can't like have planes take off and shit.
Yeah.
So people start walking around with umbrellas, and they're like, people are like, "Oh, why do you have the umbrella?" And then they start walking around. They're like, "Oh my god, this totally makes sense." Like it's just nobody thought of
Yeah,
that.
just getting a little bit of shade.
We should
I
all
know,
just be
like my mom.
We should all be Southern Belles.
Isn't like super pale, but she's like allergic to the sun a little bit. So it's not like she burns. Like she'll literally get a rash. So she, anytime in the summer, if she knows she's gonna be outside, she got an umbrella with her. And
Yeah, I should start carrying an umbrella.
I
Yeah, like-
just go for one of those big hats.
Man, for real, I've been seeing people wear like long sleeve shirts and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with them? I'm like, oh yeah, the sun. I get it now.
Wow.
Ian Malcolm brought that to light. And never mind.
That's very racist. Aaron.
I'm just saying.
I
Like,
don't sit there and look at black people like, "Oh, what's gonna do right?"
In the Jurassic Park book, he does.
You know
Like,
what?
I only
You know
wear
what?
two colors,
I thought about
black
something
or
today.
gray.
I thought about something today, and this is a good segue to get us into Poolside Pete.
Poolside Pete Patty, what?
Well, you got Permit Patty, right? Permit Patty got mad at the girl for selling water on a hot day.
Who's the one with the grilling?
Barbecue Becky.
Barbecue Becky.
Barbecue Becky got mad for them barbecuing outside. She had a hoodie and shades on, okay?
Yep.
And now you got Poolside Pete. I think it was North Carolina.
He's got shades on too.
He had shades on, but
They all have those like new age Terminator shades on.
right.
Yeah.
But they're all 3 summer activities.
Yo, racism, give it to me.
Yeah.
Are they upset of the activity we're doing? Or are they upset because that person could be in the sun longer?
I think it's because they're having fun.
I think
in
Yeah.
the sun.
I think they're just racist people.
I think they're just racist. Yeah, I think
They're like,
just
why
racist,
aren't
yeah.
they working 90 hours a week like I have to?
Yeah, I think they're just racist.
Yeah, you got poolside Pete's our new one.
Yeah, I don't ever look at people and be like, man, I wish I could be on this. Well, sometimes I do, but never mind. I have a lot of things I look at
If you
people about.
sometimes do it, think about somebody doing it all the time.
Well, being out in the sun
Yeah,
sounds hot.
I know, but like, there's got to be people out there.
I
that
open my windows up when the sun's out.
But I'm just saying, there's got to be somebody who's envious. Like, if you're just like, I wish I could do that. There's got to be like some real envy from some
About
people.
being out in the sun?
Yeah, so that's why they probably call the police.
Maybe.
Like, you selling out waters out here this hot day, I'm gonna call the police on you.
I think they're just racist.
And barbecue Becky.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're just racist.
I mean, that sounds racist. That's all I'm saying. Like,
sounds totally
you got
racist.
barbecue Becky, poolside Pete. There's a new one, sidewalk Susan.
Is that the grass?
No, that's the one where no, she is she doesn't have a name yet, but she's gonna get one soon.
Grass clipping.
Sidewalk Susan was
grassy granny.
It was.
You know, it's an old white woman just sitting there with her like Venetian blind.
Well, it was finally. It did
Much
finally come
peeking
out
through
that
and-
she was white.
No, Sidewalk Susan was the that was the lady. The dude was singing Maxwell's "A Woman's Worth" outside, and she just kept getting mad. Yeah,
That's weird because there's
good
a
song,
neighbor
man. That's a real good song.
that lives
Yeah.
like 2 blocks from me that likes to play his music very, very loud, and it's like Christian country, and it is as awful as it sounds. And I don't call the cops on that guy for not only blasting his terrible music and forcing everyone to listen to it, but also preaching on his little soapbox thing, because he's just outside having fun with his shirt off and his man boobs down by his knees. Whatever floats his boat, man. I'm pretty sure he could lift his boobs up and it's just as pale as me.
Jesus on my tractor.
I was going to talk about Tootsie Rolls next, but I don't think that's appropriate.
Well, there's a new one I just saw today. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. We talked about it for a second. This old white dude's going off.
I
Like
thought you were
one
going
of
to talk
those-
about Tootsie Roll. I'm like,
No, there's not a new Tootsie Roll.
there better be.
This girl's hanging out like she rented one of those picnic pavilions at like a park, and apparently she's wearing a Puerto Rican flag.
Stop it.
T-shirt.
All this alliteration is killing me.
And this pop comes up with his
Calls the popo.
no, yeah. And he starts yelling at her. He's like, "Why are you wearing that shirt? Why are you wearing that shirt?"
I did see some
A
of that,
Puerto
yeah.
Rican flag shirt." She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?" She's like, "This is America. You don't need that other country's flag in this country." And she's like, Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America, right?
No.
He's like, well, we didn't buy it. It's not a state.
We don't take kindly.
You
Well,
idiot.
neither is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's a
Yeah.
commonwealth.
It just made me.
And Washington's a
I just
district.
love it, like when Trump said he talked to the president of Puerto Rico.
Still the best. Still the best. I got super excited. I thought you were going to talk about
Fucking
new
genius.
Tootsie Roll flavors.
Yes, Puerto
Well,
Rican
speaking of-
prejudice
No.
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, with the pop
Speaking
pops
of
and the
Tootsie
popo.
Roll,
Did you hear about the new Snickers?
I did not.
Almond?
The jalapeno Snickers?
Ew.
Oh, I thought you were
Gross.
talking about the almond.
No, they got jalapeno Snickers
Nah,
and some other
pass.
flavor.
They've had almond
Almond
Snickers.
I'll
Snickers.
pass. They're out of
Wow.
control.
Didn't they make them out of almonds the first time?
I'm not sure.
Fuck if I know.
I just grew up with the peanut.
I like almonds.
Was that another joke?
Do you like almonds? I like almonds.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. Almonds.
Almonds. I like almonds. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't.
Is that a New York accent or something?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the almond
I
joy
say
thing's about
almond.
genitals.
What? What other songs are about
That's why they're
genitals?
called mounds, because they don't have nuts. They have mounds.
Yep.
Like lovely lady mounds.
Yep.
I love Almond Joy.
You can just play around with.
No, do they even make mounds anymore? You know,
Yes.
everywhere I go to the store, I only see Almond Joys.
Aaron, where do you shop at? Like
The gay store, apparently.
the gay store.
I can't. I was gonna say a name, but I can't.
All I see is nuts.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen a mounds in a while.
I bet.
I haven't either. It's starting to get to me.
Oh boy. I get what you're saying, you illiterate. Illiterate. I was gonna say alliteration. Fuck.
Oh.
It's going to shit.
In a handbasket. So, Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, Stephanie was complaining about Tootsie Rolls in the last episode, and I want to
Yeah.
find out what her problem is with Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, what is your problem?
One of our listeners brought it to my attention.
Which one?
The fraud.
Ah, nice.
Okay, go ahead.
At the parades that were coming, when we recorded last, it was before 4th of July.
The America parades.
Yes.
Okay.
Freedom.
So, they always just, every parade you go to, there's just handfuls of Tootsie Rolls that they're throwing, and I hate it.
Why?
Because they're just little nasty. Ugh, I don't know. I can't describe it.
It's not even chocolate. It's
No.
like chocolate flavored
Plastic.
fake candy.
Yeah.
I don't even know you anymore. You guys don't like Tootsie Rolls?
Okay.
No, there are
here's the thing.
Tootsie Rolls
hold
I
on.
like.
Hold on.
I
I think
like-
Stephanie was beaten with a bag of Tootsie Rolls once. She's very passionate about it.
I like Tootsie Rolls. I don't want it handfuls chucked at me at a parade.
See, I knew it.
I
knew
want.
it. Something
I
happened.
want. If I'm gonna get hit in
Hashtag
the
me
fucking
too.
head, I want it to be like a Charms Blow Pop, or
Or what's that?
Dog.
or Twizzler, or
What's that actor's name?
I'm down with the Twizzler.
some Smarties, or
Nah, you can keep your Smarters.
That's bad. You're
something.
just saying if
Dong
you get hit
lover?
in the head, you don't want it to be a Tootsie Roll. You want it to be a
Charms Blow
Wiener.
Pop.
That's a blow pop. I like.
That's a blow.
I don't want a wiener to hit
What
me in
about
the head
Dum-
either.
what
I
about
just
Dum
want
Dums?
it to be-
What about Dum Dums? Are you cool with Dum Dums?
Okay, maybe once or
I've
twice.
been watching some documentaries. And
Nobody
apparently
likes-
women love getting hit in the head.
Nobody
Are you
likes.
just a documentary or a porno?
Same thing.
How else do you think I research science?
Those aren't real.
I'm a scientist.
I watched the wrong Deadpool last night.
I looked up relationship tip documentaries, and that's what came up.
I always seem to have
It's a new
issues.
move I learned. It's called the kidney shifter.
Just a tip.
I think stepmoms can work out a lot of problems with people these days.
Well,
Apparently,
one of the other things
I
is,
guess we're talking about porn.
Yes.
well, when it getting back to actual Tootsie Rolls,
Yes.
there's only two good Tootsie Rolls: the vanilla and the orange.
Orange are
That's
good.
it.
strawberry was good.
The no and the
I liked
no.
it for a second, but even that.
I like the
they're-
green ones.
They're not like
I never had a green one.
It's like a
they're not
lime.
like Tootsie
it's like a
Rolls,
lime.
right?
So how can you
It's
say
like
that
a
those are
piece
the
of
best? You
candy.
haven't had all of them.
I haven't had.
You
all
haven't
of
had
them.
all of them, and then you still say this one's the best and this one's the best. But
Yes.
I have. Are those the only two you've ever had?
I haven't had.
No,
a
I've had
turd
regular
sandwich.
Tootsie
I can
Rolls.
Still say I like hamburgers.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? That was
Whoa. Sunburn Sally over here.
There you go.
Whoa, don't sorry.
Sunburn Sally. Oh, that's
I could
messed
stick
up.
my
So,
head
like,
up
the
a
two
butcher's.
Why don't you just use Stephanie?
Whoa, whoa!
I could stick my head up a bull's ass to get a look.
No, you're
good
absolutely right. If
T-bone
you
steak, but I'd
can't,
rather
the
take
green ones
butcher's
are.
word
You
for it.
can't sit there and
That's
say
right.
that you don't like all of them.
The
One
flavor
time I
Tootsie
speak
Rolls
up
are
the
about
ones
one
I've
time
tried, the
I have
only ones I
something
like are
passionate
vanilla
to
and
talk
orange.
about.
Oh, keep
you guys
talking,
are
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh no,
No, keep going.
somebody's all sunburnt butthurt over here.
That is messed up. They did.
That is
talk,
your new name,
They talked
Sunburnt
over you
Butter.
again.
Go ahead, Stephanie. Tell us why we're wrong.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Don't you?
Are you gonna send us all to bed without our dinner?
So what? If I go to bed tonight without any fucking Tootsie Rolls, I'm gonna be pissed. Larry doesn't sleep well without his Tootsie Rolls and my Frankie doll.
Right.
Be prepared.
I'm just saying.
How could you not like? You've never had the green Tootsie Rolls. You don't know. Those are probably the best.
all fucking
I highly
suck.
doubt that.
There's the raspberry one.
I don't like those.
What about a strawberry and vanilla? Are the only ones I remember.
If you throw any Tootsie Roll at me that's not the regular one, I'm throwing it back.
I'll eat it. So if you see me throw Tootsie Rolls at me,
Tootsie Rolls regular.
I'll take the regular over any. The flavor ones, I can't get down with them.
I do like
But
at the
they're all
parade when they hand out
flavored ones. It's
popsicles,
just
though.
the
I want the
original
oh, they hand out
chocolate
popsicles. Do you actually take those?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Do you take those?
Yeah.
You take
Popsicles?
open popsicles.
No, they're not open.
Are they like the melting face
Oh,
ones?
they're like
or are
the-
they?
They're the
They're like the ice
the
pop
freeze pops
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that
ones
like the
that,
Ninja Turtle
the
that
ones
don't
that-
look like a
No,
Ninja
no, no,
Turtle.
no, 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 no.
No, the ones
It
that.
melts a little bit.
No,
You
it's
open
just
it up,
like
you
the
start
flavor
screaming
ice.
for your parents.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
flavored
Okay,
ice.
all right, I
No,
got you.
the ones that gave the Joker his scars when he
Yeah.
tried to eat one.
I
Yeah.
ate too many popsicles.
It was like 100 degrees on that day.
It was.
Speaking of popsicles,
That's why I
I'm
didn't go outside.
really trying to make this beer popsicle today.
I don't think you can do that because beer doesn't freeze.
Yes, it does.
Not all of it.
It like
The water will
like
freeze.
separates and freeze. That's what I was talking about.
You can make one
Frozen
out
beer.
of wine. They make wine ones.
A wine popsicle?
I'm
Wine-
like Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't-
Wine comes
Fucking
in.
Stephanie.
Wine comes in
You're-
cans now too. Did you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I did see it, like barefoot and shit.
I'm pretty fucking excited about that.
Well, yeah, they took that idea from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Really?
Because they started pouring
I'm sure.
wine into cans, so you wouldn't know that they were drinking wine.
In the
but it's
100
still
years of
drinking-
canned
Yeah.
liquids, no one has
Yes,
ever
ever.
thought
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Yes, please.
of the purple.
Yeah, but
cans.
it
I'll have the white one.
it probably takes away from the flavor.
That was just a Sunny D beer commercial. I'll have the purple stuff, and then I'll
Oh, we got some purple stuff. My grandma's pissed. Sonny D.
That's one of my favorite Chappelle bits.
I love that
The
shit.
purple stuff?
I want that purple
Oh,
stuff.
this what it is. Purple
Sonny
stuff,
D.
son.
It's the
You see
black kids in the back.
background. I want some of that
I
purple
want
stuff.
some of that purple stuff.
I'll have to have my brother send you this video that we made of
About purple stuff.
we made our own. I want some of that purple stuff.
Well, I think you need to send it
Video.
to Drinks Hilarious so we can put it on
For
Twitter.
sure, we will put that shit on Twitter.
Share that
On
with
Facebook.
all
Link in the
3,000
comments.
followers.
I'll text him right now.
Or no, on YouTube it's just linked below, right?
Hey, yeah. So, real quick, Brian and I actually had an interview the other day with the Married AF podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
And,
good time.
They were hilarious.
Yeah, Brooke and Randall. Got to give them a big shout out. Love those guys.
Hey
What's up, guys?
And they actually sent us a message. I think we're going to be doing more with them because they sent us a message today that episode with Brian and I was one of their most listened to episodes.
Awesome.
Oh, look
I
at
know.
you guys.
I
Thank
know.
you for everyone
I know.
listening.
Yeah, thank you. But we
I listen for sure.
we've actually had them on our show before, so they're really fucking funny. And,
Yeah, they are hilarious.
That fucking poop story, man.
He did. We did procure Mr. Buff Bagwell's phone number, so we'll
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
He
you
is
kept
buff,
talking about how you so
and
scared to
he
call
is
him.
the
Call that
stuff.
motherfucker. I'll call him
be.
for
No,
you.
Aaron, you are not allowed to make any business transactions anymore.
Did you call him?
No, I don't. No, did you stay out of my business?
Did you call him? You ain't call him yet? Why didn't you call
Stay
him
out of my
yet?
business, double.
Why you so
woman.
scared to call him? He's just Buff Bagwell. He ain't even wrestling no more. Just call him.
This is why you don't get sponsors.
Yeah.
I remember. that
I
he
got
was,
sponsors. I'm about to get Spunk Lube on my team. What you mean?
I remember that he
They're
broke
all
his
yours.
neck in the ring.
Well, you just
and I
lost muscle
remember
vodka, though.
He was
No,
a
I didn't.
gigolo.
What are you drinking on air?
Shut up, man.
tape.
Shut up! In this video,
I'm not the one that screwed up.
forget that I'm drinking Corona out of a Labatt.
Oh my
blue
gosh,
glass.
I'm not. This is lemonade.
They watched you.
You should have
pour
just
it
yelled,
in the
"This is
glass.
urine. This is fucking urine. Leave me alone. I can my own urine."
I only drink muscle vodka that I buy from www.musclevodka.net, and I use my promo code.
What's your promo code?
ADub, muscle ADub. That's MUSCLEADUBB.
We got to get some of that for the summertime.
Yeah, that's the only thing I drink.
We got to get some more of that.
This
Yeah,
is water.
I
It's
was
just,
trying to tell some of my friends about that because we were drinking. We were having like
That other
brunch.
vodka?
We were having brunch and we were talking about
What's that other
what they-
vodka? Tostitos or something?
Tito's.
Oh,
It should be Tostitos.
Stop it.
free. I
Does
like
it
to
get
do
toasted?
that. I like to do that. I like to order my. They're like, "What would you like vodka?" I'm like, "Fritos," and then just smile at them, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Sir, please leave the bar.
That actually happened. Not to cut you off. I know I just did.
No, it's
know
okay.
we
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I was just
I
saying,
know.
it's like the
I like to call it out though.
20th time.
We should have a sign now that we're on video that says "Woohoo." Stephanie, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, what? No, you're good.
No, please. I have a funny story, but go ahead.
We were just talking about.
Where to get
What-
muscle
muscle
vodka?
vodka.
I was trying to explain to them the benefits of it and like how it was good for you and like bodybuilders came up with it
And get ripped responsibly.
yeah, and but I had a couple drinks
good
in me,
technique.
so I couldn't really remember all the details. So I
So,
said that.
yeah, it's really good. Blah.
I'm like, I heard it's
Well,
good.
see,
It's
when
good
you
stuff.
drink tons of Tostitos,
Right.
you get all fucked up.
Well,
when you drink
that's-
muscle vodka, you're fine.
They're like, is it really good, or are you just like drunk and you like vodka and you think anything's good? And I said, no, it's good for you.
It's good. It's gluten free.
You have to. We'll have to get a bottle.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll have to
Thank
get a
you.
bottle.
I do think Tito's is a terrible name for vodka.
It's handmade. though.
Tito Bandito.
Yeah, but I thought it was tequila for 20 fucking years.
Isn't it tequila?
That does make sense.
No, it's vodka. That's what I mean.
Oh,
It does make sense.
I don't know.
though.
Tito's
I was at
vodka.
I was at a bar on the 4th of July, and I knew this girl goes up to the bar, and you could tell that it was either her first time at a bar or she had a fake ID, because she went to the bartender. She had her ID in her hand and her phone on top of it, right? So the bartender's like, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And she goes, "I'll take 2 shots." And he goes, "What kind of shots?" I'm not making this up. This is fucking happening. And she's like, "Cold."
Oh, you want to hear it?
What?
And I'm like,
That's not possible.
yeah, I told this on the Married AF interview, but this is I wanted to bring it up on the show because I'm laughing my ass off. She's like, literally like, he's like, "What do you want in it?" And he's like, "Cold."
I got a funny 2-shot story.
Well, hold on, but
Go ahead.
this brings up the whole like that joke. Like everyone says, "Oh, how do you know someone's under 21?" They just go in a bar and order a beer. You know, I saw that shit actually happen. and I didn't think it really fucking would happen.
So I'm out watching the fight with Brian and Burton and some other dude I don't know, right?
Who was fighting?
Stipe and all them.
Did he lose?
Yeah. So I see them
That
have.
sounds good.
I see
I'll have that.
Burton have this clear liquid with a lime in it. I thought it was water. I was like, hey, let me get one of those, right? So she brings one
Literally,
over.
The waitress comes over, and Michael and I both were like, "Yeah, we'll have another one."
Map.
And he sees the glass. He sees us drinking them. He's like, "Yeah, I'll have one of those too." And I saw it happening, and
Oh, so did I.
I kind of
I
knew
I
what
was,
was happening. I'm
still,
like, I'm not.
I was still
gonna say
drinking
anything.
my beer, right? I didn't even get to it because I thought it was water.
I
It
was
was
I was
tequila?
waiting for
It
him to
was
take a drink.
gin. It was a double shot of gin and tonic,
that's-
right?
Gin
Oh.
and soda.
Yeah, so right, so my bill comes and it's like $11 extra, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? She was like, you ordered gin. I was like, no, I wanted.
The
That's
wall.
a fucking gin. I never drank
I was
it.
waiting.
Never-
I was sitting there waiting for Aaron to drink it the whole time because I'm sitting next to him. I was like, "Oh, please!"
Yeah,
put a
when you
straw
get
in
that
there and
super
sip it.
dry taste in your mouth.
I'm
yeah.
just pounding onion rings away, and then I found a way to. I seen that bill. I'm like, I don't fucking want that. Like, gin? I thought it was water because it had lime in it and everything. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
No,
they
that's
put limes in all their water?
that's a wedding
Wow.
drink.
First ordered it. I'm like, okay, does he know that we're drinking this? Trying to, stay away from carbs and shit because we're.
Are you doing the keto thing now too?
No, I'm just not. I'm trying not to.
Yeah,
do
you're
a
totally
lot.
doing it.
I just
No,
wanted
I'm not,
water,
honestly.
so I wouldn't get hungover.
That's what I mean. I know you exercise and shit, and you try to stay away from carbs.
But I was
Drink-
drinking a big
drink
tall
vodka.
Coors
If
Light.
you-
If you're gonna drink,
That's what I
if you're
mean.
gonna get away from carbs, drink like vodka
You
soda.
were drinking what?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
that's
don't-
why it was
yeah,
gin
I
soda.
can't stand gin.
Actually,
Ugh.
like whiskey is better for you than clear liquor. Like
Oh, I'm sure it
vodka
is.
Has less carbs and sugar. Actually, people think it has more. Just like dark pop has a lot more than clear pop.
Sure.
Really?
But actually, whiskey's all right because it gets all its color just from the barrel. But actually, like potato vodka has more sugar in it. I think.
Sorry.
I didn't know if he was in the middle of laughing or choking. It's choking.
And now she's in the middle.
Oh,
of
you know
dying.
what? We forgot to give a shout out to our #1 Patreon, by the way.
Who do we forget?
We moved on. Sean Tonhays.
Sean
Oh,
Tonjes.
that's
We did
right.
give a shout out. We said he's the owner of Brewbag.
No, that's Scott Quick.
That's
Yeah. Sean Tonjes is our biggest Patreon.
He's our #1.
Yes, he's our #1 Patreon, and
He just had a
he
big
had
one.
bullet.
He just had a little
Well,
boy.
his wife had a baby.
Congratulations.
His wife had the baby.
Yeah.
Came out of his ball sack.
Baby's
first.
cute too. It's got full head of hair.
Yep.
Remember that.
It's
She
but
had
she's
the
had
egg
she's
She had
had
the
the eggs
egg
her whole life. So
before he had the sperm.
He's
Yeah.
gonna have millions of eggs. And
he's gonna have millions of eggs.
How many? Do you know
She-
boys don't have eggs? Girls
no,
have vaginas.
I said she's gonna have millions of eggs.
Millions.
No.
Millions? No.
Women have all their eggs.
Stephanie, hold on,
And then they're
hold on.
in
Why
the-
don't we let Stephanie
buddy.
explain this? Stephanie.
Either way it go. The baby
no,
came
hold
out.
on. This is prime female talk here.
Oh, buddy.
Stephanie, do you have millions of eggs, or do you have roughly hundreds of eggs?
That's a good question.
I don't hundreds.
Yes.
She don't have millions.
Do women keep producing eggs like men keep producing sperm?
Yeah.
No.
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 You only have a certain
Oh
amount.
God, I don't know.
That's why women have a
That's why you go
biological
through.
clock. And
Yeah.
men
Yeah.
Don't.
Obviously, I don't know.
Menopause.
Either way it go. It's in his balls
We'll
first.
call this the left side of the table is the uninformed side of the table.
Yes.
It's been so long, I just stopped
Babies-
caring about it.
Babies come out of
just
your
stopped
balls
dropping eggs.
first. I need to know that.
Seriously.
Stephanie's like, bills, houses, cars, job, eggs. Fuck you. I'm not doing the eggs.
And big news: our very own Stephanie got a new car.
She did.
I did.
With a sunroof.
With a sunroof for more sunburns.
Moonroof.
For more,
Moonroof.
for more
It's a
sunroofs.
moonroof.
What's
Sunburns.
the difference between sunroof and moonroof? I used to
Nothing.
know. No, there is.
No,
a difference.
moonroof doesn't open.
What?
I thought it was
Moonroof
sunroof.
opens all the way. A sunroof
Yeah,
just
that's
pops.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a moonroof.
Nice.
I pay
You just driving
extra
around
for
mooning
that.
people now?
Yes.
Sticking your ass.
Do you
up
howl at the moon?
top-
Yeah.
Yeah, can we... Wait, it opens all the way up?
Yeah.
So I can
Not like
like
a convertible, but I mean,
so I can like
open.
go
You
out
can
of
you
it.
can get you can climb out of it.
You can
Oh,
totally
we're doing that
do
for sure.
white guy 80s prom trip.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna sing.
Hanging out the-
I'm
hanging
gonna
out
sing
the
drinks
top.
with Larry outside your moo room.
Yeah,
could
but
do-
you can't
you
you
could do a
can't
Ferris
stand on
Bueller.
my seats though.
Why?
Can't what?
Oh, because it's brand
It's
new.
fucking brand new.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't have a lot of new cool things,
Wow.
so I have to make sure
She's
that it
not
stays
like
nice.
Larry.
I'll put a towel down and
You have a cool new. You have a cool new
I had a
sunburn.
nickel for every time I heard
I was
that.
gonna say. I say that to women all the time in every words. I'll put a towel down.
I just buy a new bed.
Yep.
Okay, you gotta break it in.
Right.
On that note,
It's really cool though. It's a push start.
You got to push the car to start it.
No,
does it go vroom vroom when it goes down the highway?
Stephanie's
you
got
know,
to hold the door open and shove it down the street.
Stephanie
Key at the same
pulls
time.
pulls out of her pocket. Look, I brought it with me.
The Karate Kid's mom starts pushing it down the street. All right, when I
no.
say pop it, pop it.
No.
It's a 1
Keyless.
horsepower.
Keyless.
Keyless 1 start.
I'm sorry.
Somebody had too much gin.
Aaron's dying and none of us scare her. Seriously.
Oh, I'm scared.
I inhaled and that flaming hot Dorito just went to the back of my throat and it was horrible.
Ew, did you just
Sounds
throw up in my
amazing.
No,
room?
I did not throw up. I
Yeah.
still ate the Dorito.
There's a pile right here.
Oh,
It's the Blaze Dorito and it just like
Dude,
I
they
laughed
smell
and it was like bam.
Pink.
they smell
Did
hot.
it instant blaze?
No, I'm okay now. It was very uncomfortable. On to the next topic.
The next topic.
Stephanie's jokes?
Yeah, Stephanie does.
Yeah,
have
Stephanie's Patreon jokes.
You
Get
didn't
it,
do your
Stephanie.
homework again, did you?
Wait, no, I did. I have one
Oh, please.
That you looked up or you wrote?
that I wrote.
All right.
Well, I didn't really write it. I kind
Just say
of.
you wrote it. Nobody's gonna check
Okay,
you.
I wrote it.
Who's it for?
What do you think it's for?
Julia.
No, I did her last week.
I want to do it. Well, I'll do a joke about the hotter show.
Okay.
When you're done,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because I have to think of it first.
Who's the joke about?
What did Tim tell Simba when he was walking too slow?
Mufasa out of my way.
Damn it! God damn it! I thought that one was. Really
What do you think?
good.
You're gonna bring a shit joke in here and we're gonna know it? Mufasa out of my way.
I thought that was really clever.
Yeah. Well, big shout out to our patrons.
How
we really
does
appreciate it. Yeah.
Scott
Go ahead.
catch a rabbit?
He tricks it.
That's
That was really good, right?
Tricks it.
No,
He shoots it.
no.
I don't know how.
He stands behind a bush and makes a noise like a carrot.
What does a carrot sound like?
That's
Aaron,
terrible.
you're breaking all my toys.
And
No, I'm
Aaron,
not.
Aaron just popped C-3PO's leg off.
Oh dear.
On purpose.
I was just trying to
Bit of
figure out
rage.
why his leg was
I thought it was
silver
oh
right
my.
here.
God damn
Bit
it.
of
Now
rage.
I'm sure you
Oh,
would know
dear.
better.
Why is it silver right here?
Because it's got a new leg. He's a robot. It's not real. Put it down.
Quit touching my toys.
It's me, C-3PO, in case you didn't recognize me because of my red arm. Let me point that out 10 times in this poorly written...
He got a red
never
arm?
mind.
Not in this one.
I almost came up with a joke for Sean, but it was just too...
Do it.
Do it.
Throw it out there.
Sean likes mean jokes.
Yeah, but it...
If you're friends with him, I feel
Just
like he
do
kind of
it.
knows this is coming.
Right.
Well-
you guys are mean as fuck to your friends.
I sent a gif of the Ted bear from Ted the movie to Chad Fackler and said, "This is what you look like with hair."
I fucking love that movie.
So you can say whatever you want.
I already forgot the joke.
I gave him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Lies,
What do you call
forget
cheese that
nothing.
isn't Sean's?
Oof.
Not Sean's cheese?
Fuck off, douchebag.
I don't get it, but it's funny. Sean, I don't know what that meant. I'm sorry.
Brian, can you teach me your ways of writing good jokes? I don't.
Yes.
I don't get
Just
it.
take the classic... there's two ways.
Are you a local
Either-
Cleveland comic with those humors?
You either take the basic joke and just change the end so it's just like a mean insult,
Are you
Yes.
really explaining this?
or
Yes.
or you just say the punchline without saying the beginning of the joke.
Okay.
Like for instance, that's why I
Wrecked him,
brought
damn near killed him. Sorry.
that's why I brought the car door so we could roll the window down.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm missing this. I'm missing all of it.
I hate
Isn't
you.
that like an
I hate you
accent
so
joke? I can't remember, but no.
No,
I
it's,
think it's like, I
three
rolled a
guys.
window
It's a
down.
white guy, a black guy, and a Polak in the desert. And their Jeep breaks down, so they each say, hey, let's grab something to eat. So the white guy grabs a bunch of water. And he's like, I grabbed the water. And the black guy grabs all the food. He goes, I got the food. And the Polak grabs the car door. He's like, if it gets hot, we can roll the window down.
Polak jokes are so mean.
I don't get it.
You a
Car
Polak?
breaks down in the desert.
Don't explain it to him. He doesn't deserve
Now
it.
they
He
have
doesn't
to
deserve
walk
it.
across the desert.
No.
This is happening.
We can't tell bad jokes
White
and then
guy
explain
brings
them.
the water. Black guy brings the food. Polish guy grabs the car door. So they can roll the window down in case it gets too hot. As they're walking across the desert.
But I'm just, I mean, I kind of understand it now, but it just, it's so.
I don't think that you do.
I mean, everybody else is on point, and this guy
Fine,
is
go
rolling,
that way. See if I care.
This guy is just rolling down a window, and they got a. Never mind. Okay, I'm done.
You're in
Well,
a
can I-
100-degree desert.
all right,
he rips
stop.
the door
He
off
doesn't-
the car to carry it.
He doesn't get it.
So that you can roll the window down.
Aaron,
See,
I mean, I
after World
understand it,
War
but
II, there were
just-
so few Polak people.
But
that
everybody's
we
just
decided to
laughing, and
just
like it was super
make
funny. I
fun
just
of
didn't
it.
understand it. I just didn't get it.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to make a joke about the Hotter Show
Okay.
because they're a new Patreon and they're Canadian.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So this is for you guys. Why did the
Hey.
fugitives go to Canada?
I don't know.
Why did they, Larry?
Because they had nowhere else Toronto.
Oh, that's good.
Canada, you're stupid.
Oh, wordplay.
Can you please put tariffs on bad jokes, please? Stop this nonsense.
Your bacon is ham.
Stop it. We already
Have
had
they
this
seen?
argument.
You should ask them if they've seen Super Troopers 2 up
You
there.
can talk to the microphone and ask them.
Have you seen Super Troopers 2
Yeah, could you
No,
let
they
us
haven't.
Yeah, up there.
up there?
know? Do you
Oh, I'm
guys have
sorry.
maple-
Oh, sorry.
I literally found a website.
Sorry,
so
boot
sorry.
Oh, it's fucking
Sorry,
Danny
boot that.
DeVito.
Sorry, boot
Sorry.
that.
It's the same guy.
Holy shit! I found this website of gold,
Same
Canadian
fucking
gold.
guy.
It's the same freaking guy.
What do Canadians get on their tests?
A's.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, we gotta run through these now real quick.
all right, hold on. What Dr. Seuss book do they read every morning in Canada?
Green eggs and ham. I don't know.
No Burton. It's insulting.
That's
One fish,
It's Tim Hortons. Here's a Who.
that's good.
Fuck wrote
That is pretty
these. Well, they are a really nice show because Canadians are notoriously known for being nice.
That's true. They're very polite.
Just like how do you get 50 Canadians out of a swimming pool?
Ask them nicely.
Exactly. Say, please get out of the pool.
What's
Go on.
I don't
Good
know. This
one.
is just off the top of my head. What's
this is gonna be a gem.
What's the best? What's Canada's most popular World War II era big band song?
What?
Poutine on the Ritz.
I don't get it.
what the fuck? That's almost as bad as irrelevant.
Oh man, are these?
Are you crying?
Poutine.
Poutine on the Ritz.
Putting on the.
I don't get it. Oh
It's
man.
poutine.
You're not Canadian.
I mean, I know what poutine is, but
Oh God,
Not
it's like
poutine.
really hot in here now.
I know. Tell me.
Stephanie Sunburn.
this isn't fair. I don't get the joke.
What about? Well, you know why Canadian people are so nice, right?
No.
They took all the anger and put them in their geese. It's not actually a joke. It's just truth. Fuck those things. Murder all of them.
Well, thank you, Hotter Show and Two Guys in a Game for making us talk about Canada.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
I love
had-
Canada.
Blame Canada.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to Super Pee Pee Time. Aaron just got introduced to him, so they're a good
Well,
show.
like I've always been giving a shout out, but I like finally took the time to like make sure I thoroughly listened to them because I
Fucking
downloaded the Podbean app, which you can find us on there and other various podcasts.
Podcast addict.
But yeah, man, that Podbean app, and I listen to Super PB Time, and I just been losing my shit. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
they
the-
are amazing.
It's the most randomness I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, when I'm driving my car, I can't really listen to them because I almost like laugh too
Right?
hard. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
bad.
it's stupid.
really bad.
It's so stupid.
very bad. It's very, very
Stupid
bad.
Funny. And I'm telling you, you guys gotta check out Super PB Time, man.
Yeah, if you get a minute, check them out. Them
do
and Thursday
good.
Catch Up.
They do really
Who?
good. They do good with voice impressions and stuff like that. Like they're really good with that. Yeah, I've been laughing my ass off.
Thursday Ketchup complaining because they're Kansas City sports fans. Hey, you won one of the 2 big
I know,
championships in the last 30 years.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear
Fuck
that
off.
shit.
They
Yeah.
sounded fun. I listened to a couple of their podcasts.
They
They
did
are
complain
fun.
though.
Did you hear them talk about me?
No. They said they have no
We're
sympathy for
Kansas
Cleveland
City.
fans because we're Kansas
That
City.
hurts.
Why would you do
Why
that?
would you hit her sunburn?
I didn't know it
That's
hurts.
her
It hurts,
Michael
really?
Jackson impression button. apparently.
No sound effects until we get to the
She's
next
about to
episode.
get the
I just-
DDT. The hee DDT.
I just tapped Stephanie to like say something to
Yeah.
her, and I guess it hurts. That really hurts.
Yeah, it's sunburns,
Yeah,
dude.
sunburn.
I don't understand how sunburn works.
Yelling in my ear hurts too.
I'm sorry.
If you put your hand like here, it's just like radiating heat.
Yeah, you can probably
Yeah.
feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wrote a song about it called "The Heat of the Moment."
It is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Why do you look at us like we're animals?
It's some mutant
Like
shit
we're
to me.
aliens.
Mutant.
Yeah.
It's like a big
Whoa, whoa,
potato.
whoa, whoa.
I wish I was a mutant.
Our
I'd be
mutant
an
power.
X-Man.
Our
You
mutant
gotta
powers to
listen.
develop
Y'all, I
skin
mean,
cancer.
like no,
Do the
Power
right
is
thing.
sadness.
no
Do the
disrespect.
right
I
thing.
am
Report
learning.
yourself to the Sentinels.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know this shit hurts. Like, I didn't know the sun.
The sun hurts.
Why do you think we avoid it? If it didn't hurt, I'd be out in it all the time. I wouldn't care if I looked like a tomato.
Listen, I didn't know you guys
I-
avoid it all like that. Like,
Trump supporters are going to get really mad that we're giving you inside information.
Yeah, we got to start tapping our nose when we tell you shit.
I'm just saying.
Keep that on the down low.
Yeah, you put a bunch of white people outside in the sun. We're gonna.
Okay, so
we're
what's-
not gonna last for.
All right, when I was growing up, I used to see like old 60, 70 movies with like white people putting that like a whole bunch of white cream on their nose. What's that about?
I think that was just to
Because
show that they were out in the sun on a
Well,
beach.
your nose burns. It's one of the fastest to fucking burn because it's just sticking.
Yeah, your
out
nose and the tops of your ears.
shade. The beak is out.
The beak
You can
Yeah, so
fucking
even
burn.
if you got like a hat on and you're in the shade or something like that, you know.
and the tops of your ears burn too.
Yeah, all the tops of the ears
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yep. No,
I'm
no
being
peeling.
enlightened right
peeling when you're bald is the worst because
Oh, yeah.
because it
Peeling
just looks
your
like
dome?
yeah, because it just looks like a constant dandruff and I can't get rid of it.
Oh,
When I went
nice.
to prom, like the day after prom, we would all go to the racetrack.
Did you get hit with a Tootsie Roll?
Really? Most people go to Cedar Point. You guys went to the
a
racetrack?
couple.
Yes.
She had to bet on the ponies.
Yeah, you didn't go
So-
to Cedar. Where'd you
no,
guys
it was
go?
like high school
I didn't
nationals,
go.
and you could like race your car and being high school.
Wait, you went to the
and
racetrack?
Went to the drag
Yeah, like
strip.
Norwalk, like racetrack.
Wait, what? We went to the same high school. I don't recall going
I
to.
thought you
Okay,
were-
it was my junior year.
I thought you meant like a car racetrack. I didn't know the horse track.
no,
No, I
that
thought-
is
No, it is the car
that is
track.
the car
down
racetrack.
the other way around.
I'm not talking about Northfield.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about-
horse
I
race.
know.
No.
I
Or
thought she was
walk,
talking
not
about
Northfield.
I thought she was
Yeah.
like in a Bronx tale or
That's what I
something.
thought. Stephanie's like, "Oh, prom's over. We're going to the horse track, honey. You're gonna go do some bets.
No, I was like,
That's what I said, betting on the pony.
Putting all your money on. Put all your money on Money Lightning."
so I had my hair in this like updo, and it had like cornrows or like braids like in the front, and I fell asleep in the sun because it was super fucking boring and got like heat stroke, and then my head was peeling. So
Yeah,
So
it
you had
sucks.
little,
so I
little
had,
rows
like-
of sunburn in your
yes, I had dandruff.
Did you
for
grow?
like
Did you grow corn?
yes.
You don't like round car go fast track?
No, it wasn't like it wasn't like a racetrack. It was just like
Though, to be
the
honest-
straightaway.
Oh,
like,
it's fast car
It was a
straight
drag
line.
strip.
drag
Yeah.
racing.
It's fast
Or-
car straight line. Yes.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, if you
RuPaul's
actually
got a
like go
show
to one of
about
those
that, right?
racetracks and see how like steep those turns are, yeah, I'm not doing that more than like 20 miles an hour. Those dudes are nuts. But then again, it's also really boring to watch on TV.
Yeah, it's
so get
also-
that fixed.
Until they wreck.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
It's
But
really
that you just
exciting
watch
to
on the
hear about
highlights.
it.
But then that's like with anything.
Can we talk
like,
more about NASCAR?
We were talking
Yes,
about.
we can. So apparently, NASCAR stands for
Should we do a
North
NASCAR?
American Stock Car Athletic Racing.
I thought it stand for not another stupid communist asshole
Ricky.
Republican.
Oh, Republican.
Damn, that was good.
I tried.
You're welcome.
God damn, those fucking commie Republicans.
I know.
are everywhere.
That's stupid. What was CIA? FBI? I don't know.
What's FBI stand?
This show is going downhill fast.
Hey, can I tell you guys about this stupid story that
No.
a stupid incident that happened at my job?
The mop?
Yeah, the mop.
The mop.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, so I was at.
We'll end it on the mop.
Rag mop.
Are we done already?
Are we done?
We don't have any more topics.
No, we got.
Wanna
Come on.
Nobody asked us
With
any
everyone in
questions.
YouTube.
No, go ahead.
No,
Come on.
nobody likes us.
Do the mop. We'll
That's
close it out.
fucked up. Okay.
They asked us questions on Married AF, but we don't get the interaction.
Okay,
baby.
so
So I'm gonna have to post some stuff on
Oh,
Facebook this
baby.
week.
I was at my job the other day, and
That's the sound of the man.
we had a big water.
Sorry.
I don't know that song either.
Every time I see people working outside, I'm like, that's the sound of a man.
You just hear
Is
that.
that Orgasmo?
No, it's a chain gang.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, though.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You're a man.
Yeah, now you're a man. Oh yeah, do you know how many times on the 4th of July I heard America? And I'm like, shut up.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, that's why I stayed home on the 4th.
Coming around.
I actually went to a 4th of July party.
Well, that's because you're anti-American.
Well, no, I actually went to a 4th of July party and then made the excuse at like 9 o'clock. I was like, oh yeah, I got to get home. My dog's terrified of fireworks. She's not. She could care less. We actually sit outside and watch them.
It's boom boom loud noise day.
Yes, boom boom loud noise, hide, very frightful. But no, she could care less. I just didn't want to stay at the party anymore, so I just made up. the
She
excuse to
couldn't
go
care
home.
less, or she could
Why
care
didn't
less.
you want to stay at the party anymore?
What was wrong with the party? Were there girls there?
Like to party.
Actually, no.
It was all
They were,
dudes?
they were,
Ooh.
there were
Those are the
girls,
best
but they were
kind.
married and they had children.
Ooh.
Gross.
And you know how I feel about children.
Yeah, you
With
don't.
your hands?
Episode 46, everybody. Thank you.
I didn't finish mine even time.
All right, why don't you just mop this up real quick, Aaron? Let's go.
Okay, so I've been in food service for over 15 years.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I've been working around people for a long time.
Okay.
And I've heard the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm dead serious. This dude was serious. So we got this big water spill. There's at least 5-6 gallons of water just spilt all over the place, right?
Okay.
The one lady comes over with a roll of paper towels, right? I'm like, that's not
Bounty or
It doesn't matter. I'm
Hefty.
like,
Well, if it
I've
was
seen it.
Bounty,
I've
it
seen the
probably would have
commercials.
taken it.
fuck that. I'm like,
Niagara
It's the
Falls.
quicker picker upper.
it's not enough.
Your canoe's about to go over Niagara Falls.
Just because it's
Bounty it up.
quilted.
Just take one piece of Bounty.
Aaron, if you fucking badmouth the quilted picker upper one more fucking time,
Fuck the quilted picker upper.
Another
It's
shout
not
out to our
enough.
Canadian friends.
Another
Is that
shout out,
true?
yes.
If you come from the Canadian
That's
side
a Canadian
of Niagara
thing?
Falls, can you just
Use
put a
Bounty?
paper towel?
we actually have a lot of questions for our Canadian friends. So,
That's true.
the Hotter Boys, we'd love to have Hotter and Cass. We got some fucking questions.
Hey, is Bronny still around with the dude with the lumberjack?
The lumberjack.
Ask them. I
Is
don't
he
know.
Canadian too?
Ask them.
He's a
Ooh.
lumberjackian.
We should have one of them call in.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
You got that-
Absolutely.
Oh,
We have
wait.
questions for
Where did-
Canada's.
can we go over there?
To Canada?
Yeah.
You need a passport.
We need a
do
card.
Canadian
We
chicks
don't need a
like
passport. You need a
American
like a
dudes?
Let's go
card.
through Buffalo and get the wings and then go up to Canada.
We already found our buffalo. Go ahead.
I
You're
heard
right.
buffalo
Finish 'em.
wings are terrible, though.
No, whatever.
Finish your mop story.
All right, I tried to, but you guys interrupted me. Anyway, so the
So
one
well,
lady-
then we're doing this.
the lady comes over with the one roll of paper towels, right? I already give her a stupid look. She knew I gave her a stupid look. I'm like, that's not enough. We need a mop. She's like, I don't have a mop. I was like, then call for one.
Did you say use your wig?
I'm like, call for one. You can get on the phone, get a porter over
You have
here.
a mop patrol at your work?
Yeah, we do. For real. Well, I thought we did.
Do they
So-
call themselves the Mopfia?
That was funny. Now I keep thinking of dudes in pinstripe suits with mop heads and shit.
Actually, I believe it's the drench coat mafia.
Too soon.
That's not a mop. Hey, Tony, get the mop.
They
The only
listen
thing safe in here is the trees.
they listen to Do Mop Mute.
Do mop.
Okay.
Man, you guys are really ringing this shit out.
You know that famous song by Hanson, Mop.
It took all this time to finally show finally gets funny with the mop story.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been dripping with laughter this whole time.
All right, soak it in. Anyway. So fucking.
All right, let's just wring our hands and get through this.
Soak it in, folks.
It's gone too far.
Okay, so
It's your fault.
Yeah, you
Not my
did this.
fault.
You create this monster.
I told the lady go call for it, right? So she calls, right? The guy comes out with 4 rolls of paper towels.
That's the mop patrol.
Yeah, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, get a mop.
Who runs out with 4
Get a
rolls of
mop.
paper?
I told him, I said, we need a mop. There's water all over the place. We need a mop. This dude looks.
He's the worst plumbers ever.
He looks
Let's
at
go
me.
to the map.
He looked at me with a serious face, and I'm talking about looked me dead in the eyes and said, "But the mop is wet." And I said, "Well, go get the bucket so we can wring it out." He said, "But it's still gonna be wet."
That's how mops work.
That was the stupidest thing I think I'm telling you, I've been.
You should have grabbed a Swiffer, a dry
I
Swiffer.
told him get the fuck out of my face. That's what I told him. I said, "Man, you just gotta leave right
That
now."
reminds me of my favorite
No.
punk song, Blitzkrieg Mop.
Let's agree back.
Spilling in a tight one.
What about that game we used to play when we was kids called Mop It? It's a great game.
Oh, shit.
Episode 500.
Episode 500. Was that episode 46?
Episode 46. You're welcome.
Well, thanks for watching us on YouTube, if you did.
Hi, the YouTubes.
Absolutely.
Have a great evening. And if you're listening to us on the earbuds, then thanks for listening. And appreciate all the shout-outs from everybody else. And
And please send us questions. We're
Yeah,
running out of material.
we could use questions. We're going to be on
We
episode
just started
47.
about Tootsie Rolls. We need some.
yeah,
That is,
second we
fucking,
brought it.
that is a
we-
valid fucking conversation.
We talked about Tootsie Rolls and Canada today. Come on.
Well, we need more questions from the Hotter Show.
Yes.
Yeah, send us
Is that like HOTTER? or-
HODD.
Oh.
Yeah.
DD. They're all about the double Ds.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Canada, they spell everything with D's.
And A's.
Okay.
And Burton?
Don't forget to go to the Corkscrew Saloon, where all of your culinary dreams will come true.
They have mops there.
And purchase muscle vodka.
Thank you, everybody.
Mop.